Everybody, we back with an allowed. First of all, I want to shout out anybody that's been a part of this. We're at 97 subscribers. I started, posting content, gaming content about 2 months ago. Um, just want to thank everybody for the subscribers so far. Without further ado, let's get into it. Real Madrid takes care of business against City. Bayern Munich, we already knew was going to go through. That was never within doubt. But for the next UCL match that we have, we will be facing Bayern Munich. And as you can see from the badge, who I'm rocking with. So let's get into it. We're gonna wait for a couple more folks to come in, see what we got to say. Let's see. Trying to see. YouTube be lagging low key sometimes. Yo, what's good? What's good, Jordy? Jordy? Hopefully I said that correctly. How you doing? Um, drop who you support. Kelly, what's up? How you doing? Who y'all supporting so far? I mean, obviously, like I'm rocking with Real Madrid. First of all, if y'all haven't already, please subscribe. This is my first year doing, like match reactions and watch alongs and everything. Hey, Jordy, I appreciate that for sure, bro. Let's get me close. I think I'm at 97 subscribers. We're getting closer to 100. Like our Barca. Nah, bro. This, hey, at least y'all got La Liga for right now until Barcelona comes back through again and show us what they made of. But as far as UCLs, you know where we stand on that. 15, bro. Y'all got a lot of catching up to do. A lot of catching up to do. I will give y'all credit though. What y'all did today was ridiculous. Like Newcastle should definitely be out of here. Like they gotta go for sure. I'm not even sure. Like I think Newcastle has a chance of making the Conference League at this point, or the Europa, one or the other. But I know they're like very bottom level. I mean, obviously like I was expecting for Barca to take them out, but that score line was crazy though. Aggregate score, which I went like 8-2 aggregate. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like they should have never even been in there. I understand. Look, for real, and to like it's talking defense, like like I bleed Real Madrid, but our defense is very questionable at this point. Also, I think that we need to do some major tweaks with the midfield. I mean, I like Thiago Pitart so far, but we're gonna need a little bit more. Like we need somebody kind of like it's gonna be hard to replace, but somebody kind of similar to Tony Kroos because we don't necessarily have like that deep lion playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like Arda, I fuck with Arda for sure. Camavinga really hasn't gotten to that point yet where I feel like we could trust him. As far as the two of many, I mean, he's defensive midfielder for sure. But Thiago, I feel like Thiago just needs a little bit of time to develop. But as far as Barca, like defense wise, I think y'all have like solid defending. The problem is y'all trying to play that high line. I think the high line is really what's killing y'all for real, bro. I'm just hoping that Real Madrid go after Michael Olise though. Like we need that. We need that. You right though, Valverde. Hey, not gonna lie, bro. Captain has been saving us so much, so much. I've been hearing people saying like, as far as the Champions League, like drug test this man, and I can see why. I mean, like we had Mbappe out, Jude out, Edgar Militao, Mendy, who dropped a fucking world class performance in the first leg. Liverpool is playing PSG. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So y'all drop y'all prediction for that right there. Me personally, I think PSG edges them out. Me personally, on aggregate, like I can see one of the two games as far as the legs go. Like Liverpool maybe getting the best of them, but I think over a series of two, PSG edges them out. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I didn't get a chance to catch a whole lot of the games so far today. So like, what's up? What's going around the league? I mean, obviously, I've seen Barca one for sure. Seen that one. Um, yeah, I just don't think Liverpool has enough for PSG. I don't trust Liverpool's defense right now. I really don't. Like, there's some huge problems going on with Virgil van Dijk and some of the other players that's around. Like the communication isn't really solid like it needs to be, especially for Champions League moments. Like I don't see it. I'm really concerned about Bayern though, because although Real Madrid, you know how we do. Sobo is carrying. Yeah, I believe that. Mo Salah. Look, here's the thing about him, bro. He has been so inconsistent at times, and it pisses me off because he is a hell of a player, bro. He's a hell of a player, but like I've been seeing so many inconsistent things. Like for right now, control on the ball, terrible. Like his touch is terrible, bro. Terrible. Like, but you forget after seeing it, like what he's done so far. You know what I'm saying? Like the man at one point was a goal scoring machine, like straight up goal scoring machine, bro. Like he can be filthy at times, but like at this age of your career, like touch should not be a problem. And we're gonna see. And finishing is kind of iffy at times too, right now. I think Musala has lost a bit of confidence for real, for real. Like he needs that boost. Slot intelligence. Him not starting him so many games in a row. That definitely, and that'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like for instance, like for us, look at Endrick, bro, killing it in League One right now. Like, and we're dead as fuck on the right wing. We need a right winger, and I feel like Endrick can play that role for us right now, bro. Like, Xavi kind of messed us up by loaning him out. I mean, to be real, I'm glad that he's getting a chance to play and develop. But yeah, we saying Farmers League, bro. But in reality, like they call the Premier League the best league, and look what the Farmers League and look what La Liga is doing to them. I mean, Mbappe came from the Farmers League, bro. But look what he's doing inside of La Liga. He's cooking. It's not a matter of them being able to play or not. It's more about like you just have dominant teams in other leagues where it makes it to where it doesn't look as competitive. But like obviously, I mean, League One, PSG, we're looking at them every year, bro. We're looking at PSG as one of the top teams every year. But like even La Liga, I mean, you look at us, bro. Like in the mix every year. What are your thoughts on Neymar not getting called up for Brazil national? So, to be honest with you, bro, like I would love to see Neymar. I would love to see Neymar play for Brazil. Obviously, though, I mean, like I'm going for France, but the biggest issue that I see is how much did really like how fit is he at this point? Because at Santos, he was even playing through injuries just to try to keep them from being relegated. I feel like if he does play, like he definitely has to play like a midfielder role now because he's lost his pace. He doesn't have the same pace, and I mean that's rightfully so. I mean, with the ACL tear that this man has had and all the other injuries that he's had, it's kind of like messed him up a good bit. He's not the same. Not the same. He's not better than Rafinha at the moment. No, he's not better than Rafinha at the moment as far as like pace wise or anything. Now, as far as pure talent, like yeah, you definitely got to give that to Rafinha. I mean, you got to give that to Neymar. But Rafinha overall right now is younger. He's more fit. He's playing at the top of a league right now. He's playing on, like hate to say it, but the number one team in La Liga right now. So of course, like he's seeing a lot better competition. You're talking about Neymar, who was playing at Santos in Brazil, bro. Like it's two different worlds. So I feel like he should have at least been a reserve. Like I think the man deserves that much respect to be played as a reserve. But I don't know. We're gonna see. We will definitely see about it. But like Rafinha, hate to say it, bro, but he's playing out of his mind right now. Like I feel like you can get away with not having Lamine Yamal at this point. I feel like you can honestly. I do think that they rely on him too much because, to be honest with you, Rafinha is the glue to that attack. Like without Rafinha, I don't think Barca wins shit. To be real with you, and low key, like with the amount of minutes that Yamal has played so far, we're gonna see how this affects him. Like never wish any kind of injuries on any player, but Yamal has played so many minutes so far, especially at his age, bro. And like we've seen it with really great talent, like guys that are very talented at a younger age, and then they just keep playing minutes after minutes after minutes. Like, football is a grueling sport, bro. And this man has had more minutes than some like big time names out there already. Yeah, I agree. Rafinha is definitely always on the hunt. Like I'm not gonna lie, anytime that I see Real Madrid play Barca, that's the first person that I'm looking to see if they're in the lineup. If Rafinha's in the lineup, then I know, this is getting ready to be a long night for sure. But who are y'all supporting as far as for the World Cup coming up? I mean, who do y'all have winning it all? Yeah, so I heard that Morocco wound up winning that, but I heard it was something like the team left out or they left the pitch for a certain amount of time and so they basically like forfeited. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda glad for Brahim, but I don't know. I didn't really read too much into that situation, so enlighten me, please, for sure. You gotta know for that. Hold on, my bad, chat. The AFCON Cup though, I gotta start paying more attention to that for sure. If you watch Liverpool today, the refs was not good. I'm gonna go back and check that match review for sure. Go through and look at the highlights of that because I was actually kind of upset that I missed that game. I was I'm a truck driver, so I don't get a chance to really look at the games and enjoy them throughout the week. Unless it's the weekend, then I'm on it all weekend long. Well, again, like for real, I appreciate all the support so far, the subscribers, the likes, all of that. Like I started this channel right here, not thinking that it was gonna be anything big for sure. Um, and then like I just kept getting support after support after support. Started off doing this with just FC26 videos, so that goes to tell you how long I've been doing this, you know. But I became a footy fan probably about, I would say, like 5 years ago. I had an ACL injury and decided to get into a new sport, and I got to have a good dance. Yes, sir. Enzo, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by. But yeah, so like I was saying, like I had a ACL injury. Um, Me being a wrestler, an MMA fighter, I came from street beefs and got into fighting. So once I had the ACL tear, stepped away from the fight game for a while and didn't want to do traditional, I guess you could say, therapy. So I decided to pick up a soccer ball and I started learning how to kick a soccer ball the correct way. Got really invested into it. Once I got invested into it, I wanted to learn as much as I could about the sport. And like I'm 30 years old now, and I'm wishing that at 18 I would have actually played. Like if I would have played soccer at 18 years old, I feel like I would have been way more invested into it now than I already was. But like I didn't get a chance to see the really good days. But I'm all in it now. But again, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Let me get off of here. I will be doing some match reactions throughout the week. Also, for the games that we have coming up this weekend, I will be sure to be doing some watch alongs. Good G's, everybody.